We have mentioned Teal Swan in previous videos. Let us put opinion about her character on the shelf for a moment and discuss what she says. We strongly recommend watching her video that we have linked here in the iCard up in the right corner of this video. In a message she gives about love, she defines love as the willingness to take another person into yourself so that all aspects of that person become yours. When we love someone, this is what we do, isn't it? We take that person inside of ourselves. We take the other person's self-interests as our own self-interests. In a relationship with a person whose only awareness is their own self-interests without consideration for yours, this is extremely damaging and distorts our definition of what is love. The word willing is the key to this interpretation of love. We give consent to the other person to essentially come inside and become a part of our being. We welcome their soul energy to merge with our own. From our experience, this interpretation of love is accurate. Love is constant. Love is unconditional. To classify love in terms of conditional or unconditional is a misconception of what love is. Happiness is not love. Happiness is the result of love. Safety and comfort are not love. They are the result of being in a relationship in which you are loved. To enter a relationship with the intention to love the person should be met with awareness and eyes wide open to all facets of the other person. Very often we hear people say, "I love this person despite their faults." People misinterpret this to mean unconditional love. To say, "I love this person's faults," would be the true meaning of unconditional love. As you are holding a measure to the qualities of a person's soul to gauge whether their soul's vibration is a match to your own, consider that when you love this person, their wounds, their fragments become a part of your being. When you take this person inside yourself, you have committed to allow those parts to become your own. For two souls on the path of healing, this is one of the best ways to progress. For like we discussed before, when one person heals, the other one heals as well. It is an unavoidable and welcomed consequence for this type of relationship. Consider now the implications to enter a relationship with a partner who has no intention of integrating all soul fragments and, more accurately, lacks the ability to do so. Two things are likely to happen. The person on the path of healing has just created a block on their own path to healing, and they are likely to experience a lowering of vibration because this other person has now become a part of you. If you are already in a relationship and are struggling with the decision of how to determine if this person is also willing to travel the same path you find yourself on, the best advice is to keep moving forward. Anytime we turn around to see if the other person is with us, we stop moving and the focus becomes on someone else's journey rather than your own. If this person is your match, and if they have the same intentions you have, you won't have to turn around to see what they are doing. They will be right beside you the whole time. They will be engaged and interested in the progression. If someone in your relationship is not walking side by side with you, this doesn't mean that they are not on the path to healing. It might mean that they are simply behind in their progression. You can make the choice to patiently wait for them to catch up while not losing sight of your own progress. If you find yourself halted or moving backward in your own intentions, it might be time to evaluate the relationship and communicate your needs and desires with the other person. A big indicator to the intentions of the other person will be their openness and understanding of your need to keep moving forward. When the relationship is right, each person wants the other's healing as much as their own. A person on the path of healing will naturally experience a raise in their own soul vibration as you increase yours. Watch for changes in your relationship. You will see the signs that the other person is being affected by your healing. Contrarily, a narcissist has no soul energy of their own, so while they may be bolstered by your increase in vibration temporarily, more often than not, they will experience no rise in frequency at all, and indeed attempt to pull you back down so you are more easily accessible to them. When you raise your soul's frequency, you begin to rise above the density in which the narcissist operates. If on your path to spiritual growth and expansion you find your relationships dissolving with certain people, let them go. This is simply the rearranging of energy by the universe in accordance to your rise in frequency, and hanging on to those who don't or can't rise with you will create resistance and contradict your own intentions. Be free-flowing in allowing the universe to move you in the direction you intend to go. Trust the process. Be prepared if you have set an intention in your life, of healing for example, for the universe to send the exact things into your life path to help you accomplish the very thing you desire. Have the awareness and openness to realize and accept that not all these things feel good. Some of these experiences are extremely painful. That is why we are getting them. These are the very things we need to see in order to achieve our own healing. Some of these experiences come from the people and relationships around us. The soul always seeks to be integrated and whole, so our entire personal universe, reality, is designed by the law of attraction to be beneficial to this process. Be willing to accept and consider things that you might have disregarded in the past, and be willing to let go of those things that no longer benefit you. This includes, most importantly, those with whom you choose to have relationships. Every relationship you have is one you have chosen. The law of free will is just this, freedom of choice. Be careful with whom you allow to come inside and merge with your being. The notion that we must love everyone is a dangerous manipulation tactic nurtured in religion and some New Age communities that allows you to essentially lower that drawbridge, so the enemy may walk through the gate unimpeded and worse, welcomed. Do not love everyone.